Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a Let's Look at Game Dev Masters. And what is Game Dev Masters? Well, if you know what Game Dev Tycoon is back in the day, something very similar to that, but like more of a 3D based gameplay, I think, and even more in depth to Game Dev Masters was, or Game Dev Tycoon was. I haven't played a game as such like this since Game Dev Tycoon, and that was years and years ago, but I really enjoyed Game Dev Tycoon, and then, you know, Game Dev Masters looked like to be something worthwhile. Now, this is just the demo. This isn't a full copy of the game. I am trying it out. Like I said, it's a let's look at, so if you guys want to see more of this, you're going to have to let me know in the comment section below, and you're also going to need to just hit the like button, because that will let me know as well. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into a new game. So I did start up a little bit of something here, but that was just to make sure I knew what the hell I was doing before I got into it. So here we go. So here's the company name. This would be Cans Incorporated. How you like that, dude? I couldn't find a better name. I really couldn't. I couldn't think of one. So there we go. What kind of logo are we gonna have? I kind of like the star, but there was one I found that was pretty cool. Watch, I hit the random. Now I messed up the cycle going through. I think it was like a mountain or something. Yeah, there it is. The mountain will be a male. Date of birth. Look. If you watch this video, if you watch this Let's Look At, guess what? You get rewarded, my man. Country, you probably already know where I'm from by the terrible English I speak. Favorite genre. So favorite genre, this is, so what the favorite genre is, you choose one and you kind of already have like research, or you kind of have knowledge of that genre when you start out in the game, because when you start out you have no knowledge of any of these genres, but here you can at least choose one to have some idea of it. So just because the channel is kind of revolving around simulation lately, we'll go ahead and choose simulation. Now, there's perks for managers. So trend visualizer is something that you can see things that are trending, more you know, games or types of games that are trending, which is good to have. Well connected means you can buy games at a very discounted price, whether it's small games, medium games, large games, AAA games. Coding is a permanent boost to 5% of all the game sales. People person, you pay I guess you pay 50% less per month in expenses. Fan friendly, 25% increase when fans when your game sells. Sorry, that was so hard to freaking spit out there. But what I like to do is I'm gonna do trend visualizer as a content creator. That's something you gotta worry about, is trend visualizers. You gotta, like, you know, see what's trending, folks. You know, unfortunately sometimes, but it is what it is. Procedural based or reality based. So I was really confused when these first came out. So reality base is a normal difficulty. It's less difficult. This version, you can use your real world knowledge and intuition when picking topics / genres. So this is like real world stuff, right? What is popping all the time. Now, procedural base is random. It's the same. It's like the same, but it's just random. You'll never know what is popping at that time, what's hot, what's trending, you know. So I kind of like the random aspect. I don't want to go for the real world, you know, thing. I think that'd be too easy. Now, you're gonna get your character here dancing. Calm down. Little weird, I will be honest. We'll go with him. Hair type. What did I have before? I don't. Please, someone that's not balding, because, you know, I don't want to ever think of that, even though I'm destined to be bald probably eventually, or be balding at some time in my life. It's just genetics, baby. Outfit. So outfit here, you can have any kind of outfit. There's casual, there's nice looking. If I were to run a studio, probably I want like a casual kind of professional look to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose this. Brown hair, black hair, dark hair, whatever it might be. Color of the top, I like the black with like maybe a lighter color pant. Is that possible? Yes. Yeah, I guess. Shoes, black, and then, yeah, I think that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and go to next. Would you like some tutorials? Yeah, we'll have some tutorials. So here we go. We're going to be loading into the game. So welcome to your first modern office. Before you get started making amazing games, I would like to give you a brief overview of the thing here. So I did already kind of go through all this, so I do know a little bit of it. So here we go. Studio commands and work commands. In order for you to begin your studio project, such as developing a game, your workers must not be busy with their own task. To issue studio commands, use the toolbar at the bottom of your screen. And by the way, there's other AI companies in this game, so you are competing against other people, which is really cool. I like. To issue a worker command, you need to click on the worker of your choosing, and it will be shown in a pop-up menu if the worker, of course, is available. You can do research and training, equipping skills, and reviewing your worker's stats, and more. So some workers or some worker options will change depending on what your studio is currently doing. Some skills can only be used during development, special projects, or when not doing studio work. For example, you will not be able to research or do game reports while your studio is creating a new game or engine. Which is, yeah, I think that's it makes sense, right? This first office has a low monthly cost, so take your time. Experiment and learn the keys to success. When you have learned the basics and made some money, you can move to the second office. The second office adds 2 additional worker slots and grants access to medium games, which are more complex. So I think there's going to be different tiers of like, I guess, offices during the game. Again, this is the demo version. I don't know if I mentioned that in the beginning, but this is the demo version. All right, so here we go, options and all that. So if you take a look, one thing that caught my eye, I'll show you here in a sec, but you can create a new game engines of what we have, studio options, real estate. Can I actually click on this? The housing menu will allow upgrades and stuff like that. Newer offices will come into additional worker. I've not clicked on this before. Upgrades will provide small permanent bonuses to your worker/studio. Oh, ooh, small office, $3,000. I think that's kind of like, that's like what we have. Yeah, that's what we have. And then you can go to like the next one, the medium office, monthly cost, $25,000 and so forth there. And I wonder if there's even more than that. I'm sure there might be more than that. So there's contract work. I'm assuming contract work is stuff that you can just little extra money on the side for your company. You might be able to get some like maybe research points or something. I don't know. The chance to make bubbles as well. Yeah, okay. As the size of these bubbles is based off each worker's stats. All right, so new contracts are generated every 6 months, and the size of these contracts is based off the total number of workers you have in your studio at the time. So we could take a contract work here in the beginning, which 100K. We'll see what we can do here. Company programs. I don't know what this is. Company programs provide yearly boosts or bonuses you can use as you see fit. The available programs are based off which current office you are located in. Each year you are given a portion of money that you can use on these programs. This amount is based off the yearly valuation of your company and resets on each new year after recalculation. That's kind of cool. You cannot add or take money away from the company fund. This is an extra amount of money you can get each year and has no effect on your bank balance, and it will not carry over to the next year. All right, that's kind of cool. Buy into the programs. Conventions. Dude, there's E3, booking opens and, receiving notifications for registration. You can attend, I guess, E3 if you wanted to. GameCon. I don't know the correct for that, but, it is what it is. You can create your own convention. Your company does not meet the requirements to start your own convention. You can create your own convention. You can have a Bethesda convention. That's incredible. All right, so financials. Don't need to get into that. Archived games. We don't have any. Pet menu. Like this kind of threw me for a loop. This feature is locked until you acquire a large office. Then you can get pets in the game, which is incredible. But yeah, so for here, game engine, the custom engine feature has 3 major components: engine creation, upgrading existing games, and managing created engines. To create an engine, you need to select the features you wish to include. These features are researched in the research tab after they become available through gaining XP experience from making games. You'll also get to choose if the game has a commercial license. Should you choose this option, I'm assuming no mods or something, there's a chance other companies will license your engine. Okay, so there's a chance to make some money off that maybe. This chance is based off the current year and the power of your engine. This will not occur until your engines are worth more than $500,000 to create. If you commercialize an engine, you also set its profit share percent. The higher this is, the less likely your engine will be used. Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know. Each engine you create has a cost and power level that is based off the number of features you added in the engine. Okay. Yeah. So very, very easy. So we can create an engine, upgrade an engine, manage an engine. So if we were to create an engine, right? Engine power level would be 3. Development cost would be $10,000. Available upgrade slots, 1. We can make it commercial and non-commercial. Probably would put non-commercial for the first engine here. And then you have stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. So let's see here. Let's see if we did. Kanzalone. Kanzalone. So if we made the Kanzalone engine, let's see what would happen. So let's create that. Can we do that? All right, so we're gonna make the Kanzalone engine. We're not even gonna jump into making our first game. So as you can see here, we're getting some bubbles here. This is probably how long it's gonna take. We're getting a tiny bit of research, but that's good. So as you can see over here in the top right hand corner, we've spent $10,000 on creating our first stage of this engine. We did get an email, it looks like, first engine. Impressive work creating this new engine. I cannot wait to see what kind of games you can make with this. Wait a sec, what? Was that it? Okay, so we created the engine. Can we upgrade the engine? Upgrade slots, 1 available upgrade slots. Oh, I see. No available features. You can go through different levels here. All right. I see. So stage 1, you know, you got the engine, the gameplay, the stories, the quest. No available features though, which is kind of worrisome. But I guess we made the engine. I don't know. Let's just, yeah. Deconstruct the engine. That's kind of cool. That's really cool, actually. Okay, let's start with like making a game now, right? So we have, I guess, a few research points for whatever it's worth, right? So if we were to create a new game, you are about to create your very first game. There are a few things you should know before going. The first thing you need to be aware of is creating in a genre. So like I said in the beginning, our genre, you know, you want to pick a genre that you know about. And we're going to pick a genre that is our favorite, right? That we started out in the beginning. That's going to be the simulation. So let's go ahead and pick a, oh my God. Let's go ahead and pick a topic of our game. So colonization. And as you can see, if you hover over it, you can see, oh, X amount of topics we've used. This is trending. Obviously nothing is trending. So we could have law. We can have drugs. We can have colonization. For a simulator, you could do drug simulator, right? That's an actual game. You could do Law and Order, right? Not like the TV show, but there was a Law and, you know what? Let's do Law. There was a Law and Order game, PC game, way back in the day that I used to play as a child, and it scared the living crap out of me. I you know, showing up to the crime scene where there's bodies, probably not the best thing to play when you're a kid. And then you can actually select your target audience. So for a simulator of Law, I don't even know how what the ratings are for most games in simulators, but for Law, it's going to be a little bit complicated, nothing too crazy. We'll do T for teen, and that might have been like the actual rating for Law and Order back in the like early 2000s. And then obviously we got to pick where do we want the game to go. So as you can see, the market share is heavily favored in the Xbox or the X Cube. Market share is almost at 50%, and then the PlayStation or Game Station and PC are kind of at the bottom. We'll do PC though. I do want to do. Do I? Yeah, I want to do a PC, and it might be a bad decision, but it's going to cost less at least. But I don't see like a Law and Order type game. Did I give the game a name? I did not give the game a name. You can actually give a random name, by the way. So Your Victorious Reproduction. Oh my God. A Massive Replica. And a chubby what? A fit immersion? Yeah, I just want to do Law and Order, baby. Yeah, so Law and Order Remastered. Law and Order Remastered is what I want to do. And then we'll do for desktop. So you don't own the dev kit for desktop. We don't own a dev kit for, I don't think, anything anyways. So we're going to have to buy it depending on it anyway. So $11,000 compared to $19,000, I believe, for the Xbox. Let's go ahead and pick an engine. Now we could use our engine or a default engine. They are the same freaking engine. But we're going to do the Kanzalone because, you know, for obvious reasons. Game side is going to be small. So power required is 3. Total required is 70. I'm not sure what that is, but we'll figure it out here. So now we're going to be doing the pre-planning of Law and Order Remastered. Oh, baby. Designing. So this is where the game gets a little bit complicated if you've never played a game dev kind of game before. So yeah, we're about to encounter our first stage 1. Welcome to the guide. The stage HUD can seem complicated, but it will all make sense soon. Let's start by breaking it down. This is your current game. This shows you the balance between the design and tech bubbles in your current game. Since you have 1 design / 0 tech, you currently have a balance of 100 design and 0 tech. Fair enough. This is the genre's optimal balance. So the genre's optimal balance would be 63% of design, 37% tech. If you are within 3%, the game receives a boost in score. If you are within 7%, there is no score change. Anything above 7% is a result in a quality loss. So if we are within 3%, that's good of the optimal balance. Anything more than 7% is bad. Since your optimal balance is 63-37 and your current balance is 100 to -1, you would need more tech, obviously. The total design plus tech that you have in the game and what is required. This can be difficult to achieve early on. However, once you create a custom engine with powerful features as well as train your workers and gain levels, this becomes a lot easier to reach. Now, I don't know if because we used our own engine that this is why this is bad, right? Probably, if I were to guess. If you fail to reach this goal by the end of development, you will receive a score reduction. If you manage to double this value, you receive a boost. An additional boost, you can triple this requirement. So right here, the total points, you want to get at least 70. It doesn't matter if you get more, if you do get more, if you can get more, you just want to get 70. So now we go to the engine power. The engine power you currently have and what you are required to use based on the game size and year. Engine power is based on the base power of the engine as well as the power in all added features used during development. There's no bonus for going above. Okay, so there's no bonus for going above. Maybe that's what it is. So this is where we're going to use the sliders to kind of dictate what we're going to do as far as how we're going to develop this game. So they operate in a ratio dividing the time between the 3 sections of each stage. By increasing or decreasing a slider, you will affect the time for all 3 sections of this stage. They represent minimum and maximum value you must stay within. There are 5 priorities and there are rules listed below. These values represent the exact time for each section. So as you can see, engine focus, gameplay focus, story focus. Right now, I think they're all set at 33%, but you can see the priority for the engine here is low. The priority for gameplay is very high, and the priority for stories and quests is at a normal. And over here, you can see the sliders, of course. So these values represent the chance of the section to produce design or tech. A value of 90% tech chance would mean this section has a 10% chance to create design and 90% chance to create a tech bubble. So 70% tech focus, 60% design tech. So I wonder, okay, so these are designs, right? These are designs, maybe. But we need a high tech, right? Or was it design that we need a high tech? I don't know. I got to see the numbers again. After looking at the current / optimal balance and deciding if you need more design or tech, you can then use the bubbles chance to decide to put more or less time in each section, okay? Oh, what is that? The locks here. Each slider also has a lock. You can lock only 1 slider at a time. By using this feature, you can lock the current section's % and then shift the remaining. Ah, okay, see. That's cool. And then the final, wrap it up. All right, so let's go ahead and do like a marketing campaign. We can set it up on a Reddit board or we can post on social media. Let's just post it on social media, because posting on social media is free compared to Reddit. And then we'll obviously assign us. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get tech up. So tech is going to be here in the engine department. So this is a low priority apparently. So we have to keep within the sliders here. So low priority means we're going to need to be at least 30%, right? So low priority there. Design, right? I believe, because I don't think we can go high. If we wanted to go high for the tech, we just can't. The game won't let us. So we do have to stick at 30%. Now, with the design though, we might be able to kind of like lower a few things from time to time. Because I don't want the design to get too out of hand, really, right? Very high priority in gameplay, so that's bad. So very high would be 30% as well. So 30%, 30. This would be 32 or 30. And then stories and quests is normal, so we can actually dip that down to like 0, and then we can focus on this more. So I think this would be how excuse me, how it's supposed to go down. Hopefully. I don't know. So low 30%, and that's what we want. We want 30%. So let's put this at 30% and then kind of lock it, right? If we can. Okay, so it doesn't even go any lower. So everything is at completely low, which is bad. It's very bad. Let's do gameplay up a little bit. 30% on, yeah, okay, I'm seeing what we want. So very high is at 30% here. We want the tech here at 30% also. Lock that. And then this can be lowered as far as we want. Yeah, okay, so we can lower these, right? Now the normal, 0 to 100, that's good. This is at 35, which is at a very high, good. And then the priority here for engine. So I believe this is a good to go type thing. It will help us in our tech department. So let's go ahead and send it. I don't know. Congratulations, you made the right decisions for your, I think, I don't know, dude. So, but we want our tech to go up. We don't want design to be a huge priority in this game for apparently Law and Order Remastered. Now we're doing the sorties and quests, generating some hype as well along with it. As you see, it costs us in stage 1. There's our money that goes down. So now we can take a look at what we have right now. So our current balance is at 56.44. And the optimal balance is 63.37. So we want our design to go up a little bit more, our tech to go down now that we've you know, done all that. So very high. So dialogue is focused on design, which is what we need. This needs to be at a very high. So very high would be a 30% at least. So we could do that. We can lock that. And then what's over here? Design, AI focused, tech focused. Okay, so the AI focus, we're gonna have to actually lower this, and this is a normal priority, so we can lower this quite a bit. We can do anywhere between 0 to 100% on AI, and then this is high, which is gonna be 20% at least. This could hopefully help us out in the design department here. We'll kind of like, I don't know, do that. 30% there. There we go. I think this is good. Where are we at here in gameplay? So yeah, okay, so 90% design focus. So this is going to give us a lot of design points. Okay, I think that's good. We'll see here. Hopefully, I mean, it's a guess, right? It's a guess. That's the whole point of it, is you're not supposed to get it right on the dot. You're supposed to at least try to get it, you know, somewhere close to the actual, what you want, right? You want to be within 7%. 3% is like great. But if we can get in the 7% range, that's kind of what we're shooting for right now. There's another $3,000 in our monthly cost. As we take a look now, wow, dude, our current balance is at 64 design, 63. This is perfect. This is actually perfect. But we now got to go through an entire another development, which sucks. So now we got to figure out what we want to do here. So very low is going to need to be in the 20% range at least. So 20%, we'll do 20% here in the world design. Normal, anywhere between 0 and 100. Very high, anywhere between 30 and 100%. So tech, and design. So this is going to shoot up our tech quite a bit. Unless we just went all dumb, right? Then we won't. But I think if we do like all dumb, right, I don't think our total points will come in very well. So I'm not sure. So the graphics and the sound are going to be at the bottom. World design is going to be and we'll see how that goes. That could be a big mistake, but that is very hard to kind of negotiate there. I wish that wasn't, I wish we didn't have to do another stage, considering we were like almost right on the money there. But I can't imagine this is going to come out good. I think this might come out pretty bad. We're going to find out together. And another thing that you can do in this game is you can finish the development, or you can delay the game if things are not like up to standards for you. Like if the game did not come out as far as optimal, you can delay the game, which in return you'll lose fans. But, you know, we can see what happens. So generating hype, the hype has been generated, right? Oh, he still generates hype. Okay, cool. So I guess finish development. So if you take a look here in the finished development, that's actually really good. So our current total is 41 in points, which is bad, I think. We need to have it at 70 is a minimum, I guess. I don't know, dude. But our optimal and current balance and optimal balance is very good. It's very good. That would be, it's not 3%, but it's there, right? So what we can do, and you can see a bunch of like newly required skills and all that and all these different things. We can delay the launch, which then we can start working on the game more, or we can launch the game where it's at. Now this right here, this required minimum, scares the crap out of me. So we might have to delay the launch. So you are about to use your first game delay. This is an easy to use feature that can really help you nail down your design and tech balance. When using a game delay, you can choose to focus on tech or design bubbles. You will only get to choose the bubble type. The size of the bubble and chance to create bubbles is based off each worker's stat. Oh, okay, so this is bad. This delay cannot be extended, and this can only be used once. Not every game is Cyberpunk. Oh god, that's a shot to the nuts there. So you will see the desired amount of tech or design to reach the perfect game balance. Using this desired value is up to you to determine how long your studio will need to work on this game. If you use a delay and then release a game with a score less than 6.0, you will lose some of your total fans. That's bad. So I don't want to. Honestly, I don't want to even delay the game, because we don't need to really worry about the design and tech. It is where it's at, you know. I think we don't need to improve that very much more. I don't want to screw it up and overdo one side or the other. So I think maybe we just launch the game, even though our current total here is bad. We can launch it on Steam for $4.99, $5, I guess, $5 on Steam for Law & Order Remastered. Let's just send it, dude. Oh my god. Year 1, March. What is this game apart from an unoptimized pile of, oh my god, you're a wank? The game does, oh my god, dude. Okay, so our score, a 4.3. Not the best, right? Not the best. But if we would have delayed it, right? Oh, what is this, camera? Oh, you can take a picture of your reviews. But if we would have delayed it and then got anything less than a 6 on our average score, we would have been screwed. Very screwed. So there we go. New research. You have learned the following new research: story, quest, linear story, dialogue, better dialogue, graphics, 2D sprites, gameplay, basic tutorials, simple cutscenes, level editor, and all this. So I think all these upgrades, or maybe stuff that we can research, we might be able to put into the engine. I'm not really sure on that. So here we go. We actually got 112 fans from releasing Law & Order Remastered, so that's cool. You can see our weekly sales over here. We've made a total of $4,000 from it, and that's 10 weeks remaining still left in Law & Order. So that's fun. So let's go ahead and look at our thing here. So impressive work. Game Dev Perk. After reviewing the latest game for Cans Incorporated, it does not take much time to see that the game had failures with its total tech and design levels. Thanks for that. Congratulations on releasing your first game, Law & Order Remastered. Not the greatest first release with a score of 4.3. I hope great things are yet to come for Cans Incorporated. I look forward to seeing more results. Well, that's what we hope to as well. So, we did that. Now we can kind of like... Publishing? What is publishing? Publishing. This feature is locked until your company valuation passes $1 million. Good lord. Milestones, leaderboards, options, company programs, conventions. Now we have 60K. Uh-oh. Oh, dude, we got 49 fans. We got $1,000 more dollars. Oh, good. I mean, we're making money on the side, dude. We are making money on the side. Marketing upgrades? No, I don't want to do that either. So game engines. So let's see here. If we were to upgrade this engine, could we do anything with any of this? Not quite yet. Because if I upgrade engine, that's not going to do anything, right? No. So now we can like jump into creating another game, which scares the crap out of me, but I think that's one thing that we should do. So now we can pick a topic here. So now that we've done Law & Order, we can go back and be like, oh, you know what? Law & Order, you know, let's go into into drugs, and let's pick up a genre of simulation, right? Now, hang on a sec. Is this pause? You can pause and play the game? You can pause. I didn't know you could do that. Now it says research. Now, where would we be able to research one of these? Research any topic, research any genre, completion bonus. Hang on, I gotta find where to do this. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna take a look at some research. Now, if we were to do, and research is gonna help us just overall, right? It's gonna give us money. It's gonna give us a time to really focus in on what we can do efficiently, right? Right now, we're making $1,000 a week on Law and Order, and we pay about I forgot how much we pay, like $3,000 a month in the office. So really, we're only making $1,000 a month on the game. So let's go ahead and research things. Researching is a key aspect of the game. There are 4 main research sections to be used as you see fit. They are the following: engine features, learn topic, genre, deep dives, and character upgrades. Engine features are where you can spend research points and cash to learn new additional features you can add to an existing engine or use in creation of brand new engines. So this would help us maybe in our own engine that we have, which is good, right? In a real world, like if we were doing a let's look at, demo, you probably would want to like build up your character before you built your first game, and that would be taking on contract works, doing research and all that stuff before you launched your first game. But because we're like here in the demo and we're looking at the game, we're just kind of getting a feel of it and how it is. So here's the deep dive section. The deep dive section is where you can select any topic you have acquired in bulk, learn how it matches with genres and target audience. Genres shown in green indicate that you have that genre research. To learn how a topic matches, simply add each and every genre / target audience that you want to learn. Okay, that's good to know. All right, so here we go. We got the engine features, learn topics, topic deep dive, and character upgrades. Now, I think engine features probably would be really cool if it's possible. We can't, because look at our research points. We have 7. We need at least 10 research points to do anything for that. So learning topics, like the acquired topics, holy crap, dude. Esports, my God, there's so much. World War I, World War II, there is a lot of topics in this, and that is incredible. Wow, that is really incredible. That is awesome, actually. That is a lot of, I love how much there is there. Topic deep dive. So topic deep dive, we could do colonization, drugs, and law. So what we were going to do is we did Law and Order. So I think I wanted to do like, I don't know, drugs next maybe, and see how that would go. So how would this go if we did a simulation? Okay, research points 10. We just don't have enough research points when it comes down to anything. So character upgrades, this is kind of cool. Crunch time. Probably unlock some stats for us, right? Probably. Purchase skills. Yeah. Cool. So there's a lot you can do with your own character. I really like that. So let's just go ahead and look into some contract work. So if we were to do contract work of Cyberdyne Systems, we would get $15,000, and we would get some design / tech requirement, 19 points. Time period would be 4, and then completion bonus would be 7% or 7,000. Let's just go ahead and do that and see what happens. It's going to take a month to do, but for what it's worth, we technically should get money. I don't know if we will get research points, but we will get money indeed. I don't think we are going to get research points, maybe. I don't know how that works. And research points obviously would have been something huge if, okay, we did get research points. So you did get research points for this. So good. And research points, as you can see, is very, very big for kind of getting the next step in our engines, in our games, whether it be topics, genres, whatever it might be. But we still didn't get to that 10 research point. But we did make quite a bit of money there. So we can pick up another one if we wanted to. We did get 2 emails here. Game sales. Law and Order Remastered is now off the market. It had a profit of negative $8,000. That is the real nut punch. That is a real nut punch. Oh, but you did gain 442 new fans. So we spent $8,000 to get 442 fans. It is what it is. It is what it is. So let's actually do another contract work. See if we can get our research points up a little bit there. This is going to be for Technology Incorporated, 4 weeks. Let's take the job. So yeah, this right here, in a sense, it's very simple, right? You click, you let the guy do his thing for the next month. You get the research points, you get money. But as you can see, monthly costs, right? Time goes by very fast. We're already in August, year 1, week 1. Yeah, so there's some trades to it, but we did get over 10 on our research here, which is good. So then we can kind of research anything. We can research any topic. or any genre, or perform any training program, apparently, or perform a deep dive on any topic. Now, I would like to do just research any topic, just an easy, quick hit it, right? $110,000, that's incredible. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just research a topic. This is incredible though. Like which topic though? That's a great question. So if we had a simulation, what would be a good topic to kind of research into? There's so many. Sports simulation could be something, right? I mean, what's the difference between sports and soccer? I don't know, dude. Rugby also, like I would put that in the sports as well. Police simulation, maybe racing simulation as well. And again, if this was a realistic reality procedural world or reality generated world, we would have an idea of what things, go and do and whatnot. But it's not, it's all random. So maybe a life simulation, that would be kind of cool, right? Let's do that. Everybody's always wanted kind of like a life simulation. I know in real life what's popping now is like RP, right? GTA 5 RP. I know, like, this forehead, you just said that this doesn't go off real life. I know, but maybe there's a chance, right? I do want to still kind of think in the realms of like, oh yeah, maybe things do go certain ways and whatnot. So as you can see, we did that topic. We don't have enough to do another research unless we wanted to do another contract, which we can. This will only take two weeks. So we'll go ahead and do that. Hopefully we get 1 research point in return. If we get 1 research point, then we can go on and do a genre. So now that we have, now that we have life as a topic, we have life. We can think about a genre. So life simulation is already something we have. Life RPG, life, I don't know, dude. We're gonna have to figure that out here. All right, so we did get our 10 research points. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. There we go. Let's go ahead and research more. So genre here. So if we have life adventure, life battle royale, probably not. Life casual. It doesn't necessarily need to go with life, right? The other one we have is simulation. So life simulation RPG, life RPG could just be good. Life strategy, simulation strategy. It's also something that we could do. Strategy or RPG, probably strategy, maybe. Probably strategy. Let's do strategy. Oh, research 25. Oh my God. Holy hell. Now is that for everything? 25. Okay, so we just need 25 flat out to research a genre. Okay, I feel we just putting down. Let's go ahead and get something else rolling here. What's a big job? Can we have like more than 4 weeks? No. All right, we'll take the job. And we're making money. I don't know if you don't like release a game in X amount of time if you start losing fans. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll just kind of have some contract. I'll do some contracts until we get to like 25 research points, and I'll cut us there, okay? All right, so now that we are back, as you can see, I did a little customization with the office. You can actually come over here, click on this little panel on the wall. You can change the color. You can have the blinds adjusted, apparently. You can roll them out, maybe. I don't even know, dude. Yeah, you can have the blinds down and stuff like that, which is really cool. So yeah, you could do stuff like that. So we went through some contract works, right? There's no more left. We could check back later. As you can see, we didn't get anywhere close to 25 research points, which is okay. It's fine. I did notice that our guy here, he got a level up. So this is, he leveled up, like XP level up. So this is your training menu. From here, you can develop your worker specific statistics and eventually specialize your worker into a specific section of development. Each stat has its own advantage. Okay. Each type of training has a level requirement and financial costs, of course. All right. Oh, look at, read books on game design, watch YouTube tutorials. That's incredible. So you can see this is like our skills here. Our speed is at a 10, tech, design, all of it good. Like I think this is like really good in player stats, right? So if we did this, if we watched YouTube tutorials, it would cost us 500 or 5,000, right? But game design like 10 maybe. I don't know. That seems kind of crazy, right? Let's just do it. Let's just do it to see what happens. Again, this is a let's look at. We get research points in return. Very, very good. Maybe we'll be able to research a genre here. This is really good. One more research point, please. Dude, there we go. I'm glad we did that in return now. So that's good. So now we can get into a genre here. Research another genre. See what we can get out of it. That was really good. I'm glad we did that. So there we go. Task completed. Looks like we got 5,000 for that. Oh, because it was one of these tasks. I see. Okay. Yeah, so let's go ahead and research a genre here. And we are going to do, you know, probably like, yeah, probably a strategy, life simulation strategy, maybe of some sort. Right? I think. Yeah, we'll do strategy. We'll research the genre. It's going to cost us $14,000 and 25 research points, but we should get more research points in return, and yet we do, which means we can then use that research points to obviously dive into something else, of course. So yeah, you can see like this game gets a little grindy, but it's really good. You know, it's really good. It's a good progressive type thing. You can definitely get progress if you put the time and effort into it. So we almost got our 25 or however many back there. So perform a deep dive on any topic. Let's actually do that. Oh, so we're in December, year 1. Okay, so we're at the end of the year now. You have been invited to this year's Game Award show. Do you wish to attend? Sure. I mean, we're not going to be... well, I mean, we're not going to be part of it. Welcome to the year 1 Game Awards. Thank you. Brought to you by Ryan Saunders. Thanks, Ryan. And the winner for worst game of the year goes to son of a bitch. Cans with their game Law and Order Remastered. Thank you. Winner for Studio of the Year goes to Mystery Entertainment. All right, so that would be like a rival. And I saw like in the winner for Best Game of the Year goes to Cyberpunk. Just kidding. Shady Mage Productions with their game It's Gigantic Strife. Thank you so much for coming to this year's Game Awards. We will see you next year. Drive home safe. Well, at least we got an award on our year one, dude. I was gonna see, do we like get a trophy to put it up on the shelf or something? But apparently not. Something we don't want to display. But there was something I saw. So accusations here is really cool. So accusation, this feature is locked until you acquire the majority stake in an additional company. It looks like you can actually get into an additional company, buy in their stake. I saw that in the like tutorial menu that you can buy stocks and stuff like that eventually. That's kind of cool. Actually really cool. But we're going to be going into year 2 here very soon, and maybe do another research. Yeah, perform a deep dive on any topic. So I would like to do a deep dive on life. Oh my god. I would like to do a deep dive on life. This is going to cost 25. I forgot. Is it 25 research points? No, 10. Okay, so life simulation, and I would like to target... Who would you target for a life simulation? T? 25. Okay, looks like we're not going to target an audience, but we will target at least this, and we'll research this and see what happens here. So we'll perform a deep dive now. Oh, probably hit play there, forehead. There you go. We'll get more research points. We'll get $5,000 for completing this, which is something you should probably do anyways. Yeah, so this should be fun. Monthly cost, $3,000. Research there. You love it. We are officially now in year 2. Second year in the game here. $5,000 task completed, 25 grand for everything we completed on the beginner's task. And I guess like that might have give us, oh my god, look at that. Of course you did. However, you lose 83 fans. Terrible stuff. So there we go. Now can we do upgrades to our engine? I don't know if we have any upgrades to give. I don't think so. So that's okay, because look, we have 20 research points. We should be able to research engine features now. Yeah, okay, we have enough money to do this. So gameplay, we can at least get a basic tutorial in our game, which would be awesome. Or even just graphical things. So stage 1, basic tutorials. Research point costs 10. Let's do this. So let's get basic tutorials in the game. I think any game deserves to have a tutorial in it. I think any game and every game should have at least a basic tutorial in it. That's going to give us even more research points, which is even, you know, it's really good. There we go. Now, argument could be made. Is there any contract works available? Yeah, there's a lot of contract works available. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's go ahead and do some more research. And I'm kind of building up this. This might be a very, very, very long episode. But I am building up now this. Now we can start adding to the engine. So we can get a linear story for our life simulation, which would be fun. So let's do that. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so now that we have done that, we can add these. We can add this stuff to the engine, I think, eventually. Now let's go into more engine features. We can go into stage 2. We can get the better dialogue option in there, and this is just investing more into our engine, our Kanzalone, our Kanzalone. And we're getting research for it, so it's kind of like paying us back in return. Wow, that was a lot of research points there. And it is going to help us, I think, level up eventually. Probably eventually. I don't know. Wow, 17. Yeah, there's a level up. You just saw it there yourself. Hardware. What is hardware? From this menu, you are able to purchase new hardware upgrades. Okay. Oh, research training time. Oh, cool. That's really neat. I love that. The more and more I get into this game, the more and more I'm starting to like it. Like, I'm liking it a lot. We can do level editor, 2D sprites and stuff like that. What I'll do is I'll research all of this stuff off camera, and then I'll bring it back to when we can properly use it. All right, so what we did is we spend almost all of year 2, researching, doing contract work, unlocking all these different kinds of things for our engine. Even though our engine can only be upgraded into one slot, I think it's good for the future for what it's worth, I guess. But I'm going to put basic tutorials in this engine, and we're going to go ahead and do that. And I think that would be a slight upgrade to us. We couldn't do any upgrade to our engines because we just don't have that research or that knowledge of that yet. And I believe it will come over time, of course. So I think now, as you can see, we have $274,000 in the bank. It's November of year 2. The end of the year is on its way. If we take a look here, managing the engines, we can deconstruct one engine, right? Right now, available upgrade slots it's 0, right? Upgrade slots 1 available, yeah. So we have 1 upgrade into that engine. Like I said, we could do if we wanted to. We just don't have any engine power, because you need engine power in order to have some of this stuff, I believe, right? I don't know, maybe not. I'll check right now, actually. We'll see. So if this would be an engine power at level 30, the development cost would be $70,000. Available upgrades would be 4. Commercial license, no, we wouldn't need that. And this would be like powered. Start of, or star cans. That could be like the new engine, and we can create that right now. So let's go ahead and create star cans, and that will add all of those new researched items that we have into this brand new engine. And yeah, you could say like the last engine we had was like a waste, and of course using the upgrade or upgrading that engine was probably a waste too. But you know, trying to learn this game is something that it's easy to come by, but if you haven't played a game like this in a long time, yeah, there can be some issues where it's like, I'm out of the loop for a little bit, let me get back to it. As you start to play the game, you easily progress, and you're like, oh yeah, things start clicking in your head. If you've ever played a game Dev Tycoon before, that's of course. Things start clicking in your head, you're like, oh yeah, this is how the game functions, right? Anyways, this is going to take probably some time here. Who knows if we'll be done with the engine by next year, maybe? I mean, we're getting done there pretty quickly. We're getting research points as well. Looks like we've been stuck on week 4. Okay, there we go. We are now in December. And like I said, year 3 is going to be the year that we are going to start and release a brand new game on our brand new engine. All right, so now that we are ready to start a new project, Going into the year 3, I mean, year 1, we had Law and Order Remastered. It freaking flopped, dude. But you can see all the different kinds of things. I mean, not a lot of different kinds of things, but you can see our life here. A life topic is actually trending at 21%. And when we did our Law and Order, it was only trending at 2%. So we're going to be doing our life topic here. Genre, I mean, it's either strategy or simulation, right? Strategy or simulation. I gotta do the simulation, okay, right? Okay, it's an okay combo is what we know for it. I think okay combo is good enough for me for now. Target audience, again, I would probably say T for teen. Pick a platform. All right, so the market share, how is the market share looking now? Since it is a new year and different, there is, you know, obviously an adjustment to the market share. Consoles are winning right now. That is just, it is what it is. Consoles are winning. So 25% of the market share we could use. It would be cheaper. Oh no, it'd be cheaper to actually go for the Game Station dev kit. So we could go, or Game Station, we can go with the PS5 here. Let's go for that. Yeah, let's put this on the PlayStation. Pick an engine. We're going to be using our new engine, which is StarCans. Engine power of level 13, incredible. And this is going to be a small, apparently. Power requirement 6. So yeah, and this will be, what is the name of the Life is a Game. That's going to be the name of our game here. It's going to cost us $33,000, which isn't too bad. So let's go ahead and jump into the next thing here. We'll get our pre-planning on. There we go. Development costs. Going into, I mean, look, week 4 here. The Game Award Show, we're not attending that. We're not attending it. We don't need to worry about it. We are hunkering down in our own office. We don't need to worry about the world right now. We need to worry about what we're doing here. So as you can see, our balance for, you know, optimal balance in our current balance is sitting at almost, you know, it's doing pretty good. But I would like to add basic tutorials. Can I do that? So there we go. Stage 1, basic tutorial. Linear story as well. I kind of want to go all out as much as I can, right? I mean, I could do simple cutscenes or linear story. I kind of like linear story better. So we'll do a linear story. And then, yeah, this is going to, you know, give us it's going to cost us a little bit more, but I think it will help us in the long run. And then this, I mean, we can kind of give it a $5,000 hype. I think kind of going all in on this will be ideal. We have a 15% speed now that we've leveled up, you know, a couple times and took some courses. So now it's all about this. It's like, what are we doing? So very high priority is gameplay. So if we can focus on gameplay, that would probably be good. Even in a life simulation game, probably a good idea, right? Probably a good idea. Normal priority for story, and then low priority for the engine. So let's actually go ahead and lower that and make that 30. We'll lock the low priority at 30, and then we can kind of adjust this the way we want to here. Design. So design is actually hurting a little bit. So we're actually going to get a little bit more designed going in here, and I want the gameplay to be, yeah, I want the gameplay to be pretty highly focused here. Now this is normal, so normal has to sit between 0 and 100%. 42%, 40%. I mean, they're both going to complement each other in a way, but the design focus here, I would like to be higher because it is a lower compared to this. So 45% on gameplay focus. I think this is a good stage 1 to work with here. Let's do that. All right, so we'll go and generate the hype now, as well as working on stage 1. Hopefully this puts us in the tech and the design in the right areas, right? That's the idea. Yeah, so life is a game. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. We're kind of putting all of our eggs in a basket. I think I said marbles in a basket earlier on, but I think the right terminology is eggs in a basket. All right, so there we go. Fantastic. Now we can go on to stage 2. As you can see, our current balance for design and tech is at 50-50, which is incredible. But we need our design to go up and our tech to go down. So better dialogue. Better dialogue would help on our design. So I think that's good. And then level designer would help on our design as well. So there we go. We'll add those two. AI, we can kind of get this down, right? We don't need to focus on AI right now, especially in the life game. So there we go. We can focus a little bit on that. 45, 45 even across. I think that's decent. So yeah, let's do that. 45, 45. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's all right. I just want to see what happens, man. I want to see how this is obviously going to be better than Law and Order Remastered. 100%. I definitely believe in that. But it is going to be interesting. It is going to be interesting. I want to see how big of a big of a hit we have here. All right, so now that we are on stage 3, the last stage, you can see our total points is actually starting to rack up here, which is good. Our engine power is over the freaking charts, dude, I tell you what. But now we got to focus in a little bit on, oh my god, dude, look at that. We're in the 3% range almost on both sides here, so we're doing great on that. Graphics is a tech focus thing, so we could do 2D sprites or a 2D flop. Let's actually just do 2D sprites, of course. And then sound is another tech cost. Okay. Yeah, I guess. And then we'll lower these. This is a very high, so we're gonna have to put this at a 30%. Very high on the sound, apparently. Lock that. Bring down the graphics, since that is so tech focused. And then, ooh, this is gonna be kind of hit even here. 80%. Bring it down to kind of share off a little bit, right? What is this? A very low priority? Yeah, bring this down to like a shared moment here. So like 30 there, and gameplay maybe like a 34, 36, 36, 34. Probably tech a little bit more, like a 37, 33. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. And we'll send that one off too. And hopefully that should come out at least within the 7% range. If not the 3%, at least the 7% range. Our hype, look, the hype is not generating as much as I would like it to, considering we spent like $5,000 on Reddit. Whew, all right. Hype is still only at 2%. This video is the longest video I've ever made in my entire YouTube career, I think. So here we are. I said career loosely. Yeah, you might think, oh, you're a little nervous, aren't you? Yeah, I'm a little nervous. A little nervous now. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think that last stage was kind of hard. I mean, we were in the 3% range after stage 2, but now that stage 3 has came, I think this is a little bit difficult to get going on here. What do we have here? Yep. A little bit overboard. But you could say we're in like the 7 or 8% range, I guess. 8% range. I mean, we're in the 8% range. That sucks. So we didn't make it into the 7%. We are 1% over. We could put the game at like $7 and launch the game, right? Our current total is good. The engine power is good. I think we launch it. I don't think we dipple down here in the tech or the design. I think is what it is. It's not going to be the best game, but it's going to be a better game than Law & Order. So here we go. Life is a game. Send it for launch. So we got an average review score of 5, which is better than, you know, Law & Order, but still not worthy. Not worthy. The worth a buy, lacking too much at the moment. The game was a torture to play from the start to finish. It is what it is, but there you go. You have now learned the following new research. We can now do UI improvements, dialogue, Easter eggs, world design, and graphics, and all that. But you can see over here, you know, we got cells. We got 11 weeks remaining, and we are going to be picking up some new fans on the way. But I think that's a good let's look at Game Dev Master. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please make sure to hit that like. If you want to see a series of this or whatnot, we can definitely maybe do it. It all depends on you guys. So thank you guys so much for sticking around to the end of the video. It was a very, very long one. I do apologize, but you know, I wanted to make sure that we got all of this in one video. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Do take care.
Hey there, stranger, I was just thinking about the last time. It feels like last night.